Wait, this is not a photo? This painting just sold for millions, and it was done with a regular paintbrush. You're about to meet the Chinese artist who paints like a camera and cashes in like a billionaire. You think this is a photo? Think again. This is 100% hand-painted, and it just made him millions. This man paints so realistically, people thought he was faking it with AI. Nope, it's all him, and now he's one of China's richest artists. The painting looks like a photo. The price looks like a lottery. Who is this mysterious artist taking the art world by storm? In a world where AI can paint faster than you can blink, and digital artists create galaxies with just a tablet, one man chose the old way, the impossible way. He doesn't use Photoshop. No filters, no AI, just a paintbrush, oil, and a level of precision that messes with your brain. Meet Leng Jun, the Chinese hyperrealist painter whose work looks more real than reality itself. His paintings are so insanely detailed. You can literally count the pores on a woman's face, the shine in a strand of hair, or the glint of light bouncing off silk fabric. Some people stared at his portraits for minutes before realizing, wait, that's not a photo? Collectors are fighting to own his works. Art dealers are paying millions. And people online, they're just shocked. Some call him a human printer. Others think he's a time traveler from the Renaissance. But here's the truth. Leng Jun's journey wasn't overnight. Behind those perfect strokes lies a story of obsession, rejection, and a vision so powerful, it defied the rules of modern art. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why Leng Jun's paintings aren't just artworks. They're proof that mastery, patience, and raw talent still matter in a world addicted to shortcuts. They're not supermodels. They don't wear diamonds. And most of them wouldn't even turn heads in a crowd. But in the hands of Leng Jun, they become timeless muses. Women who live forever on canvas, soft, quiet, unbelievably real, like they just breathed a second ago. He doesn't just paint them, he watches them, not in a creepy way, but like a poet who's fallen in love with every freckle, every wrinkle, every shadow under the eyes. He studies how light dances on their skin, how fabric folds around their shoulders, how the curve of a smile disappears in thought. Each painting takes 6 months, sometimes a year, because he's not copying reality, he's reconstructing it with emotion. Leng Jun once said, "Photography captures a moment. I paint what I feel in that moment." His brush doesn't chase perfection, it whispers intimacy. That's why people stare at his art for hours. Some even bring magnifying glasses. And when they do, they find themselves blushing, because the closer you get, the more human it feels. Let's fall in love with a few of his most breathtaking works. Portrait of a young woman in white. Her hair is tied in a simple bun. No makeup, just grace. The fabric of her shirt, so real you'd swear you can hear it rustle. And yet, there's sadness in her eyes, a story we'll never fully know. Silk and light, a woman turns away, half her face lit by a golden glow. Her dress, layers of silk painted with such detail that you can almost feel the threads. It's not just a portrait, it's a whisper, frozen in oil. Bare essence. The boldest of them all, a nude so intimate it doesn't shout. It breathes. There's nothing vulgar, just skin, shadow, and honesty. It's not about sex. It's about trust, between the artist and the subject. And here's the magic twist. While the world rushes for speed, filters, and AI prompts, Leng Jun slows down. He chooses pain, detail, time. He paints women the way they deserve to be seen. Not flawless, not airbrushed, but real, complicated, vulnerable, and beautiful beyond words. And maybe that's what real art does. It doesn't scream, it doesn't beg for likes, it just waits patiently for the right eyes, for the right soul to fall in love. Because Leng Jun's paintings aren't about the women we see. They're about the women we missed, the beauty we overlook, the quiet elegance in everyday life, until someone slows down enough to show it to us. So the next time you rush past a stranger on the street, ask yourself, would Leng Jun stop and paint her? If you felt something watching this, even just a heartbeat of awe, then go ahead. Like this video, subscribe for more stories where art becomes emotion, and comment below. Which painting made you pause the longest? Because beauty is everywhere. You just have to look closer.